We are mixing traditional Indian and Italian cooking in the kitchen today with a recipe that takes inspiration from both countries.
Caroline Gray, editor of Easy Food magazine, has a meatball curry today, but a lamb meatball
Morning,
curry.
Caroline.
Lamb meatball. Good morning. Yeah,
Morning,
so
guys.
This is an interesting combination, meatball curry.
a meatball curry. So it's kind of similar to like lamb koftas, you know, if you're familiar with those.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like you said, combining. I mean, everybody loves meatballs, so they're kind of like nice tender lamb meatballs, have some good Indian flavors to them, and just a nice kind of tomatoey
Is
curry.
this, Caroline, is this like a spicy curry or is it korma or how would you describe it?
It's mild enough. There are green chilies in it, but you know, I've tried this. It's not that spicy, and I'm not great with heat or anything.
I don't like spicy.
Do you not?
Well, it doesn't like me.
It doesn't like you.
Yeah.
So you can adjust it to however you like, but no,
Okay.
it's pretty mild, to be fair. So it's more the flavors. It's more like the aromatics and the spices and the mint.
So the red onions going in.
So we have a little bit of oil. We have 2 chopped red onions here, and you're just going to cook these a little bit till they get a bit soft.
Okay.
So when into the onions, have garlic, and then the chilies go in, and a bit of
you can leave
ginger.
out.
You can definitely leave them
yeah,
out.
but you could take the seeds out of them.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
take the power out of it, wouldn't it, Caroline?
Yeah, exactly. If you cut the seeds and, you know, the white membranes out of chilies,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
really where the heat is. The flesh isn't really the spiciest part of the whole deal. So you can definitely, you know, if you want to kind of chop them even more finely. And as well, like the red chilies would be a bit spicier. So these green ones, in the end,
Milder.
aren't too bad. Yeah.
The oven's giving you a bit of a problem there, is it? On and off and on
just
and off.
It just makes it that much more interesting.
It just makes it more exciting, doesn't
That's
it?
the thing.
On live television.
Exactly.
I'm delighted we're cooking with lamb today because I just find myself reaching for chicken fillets or for mince beef too much when I'm cooking for the kids. And this could be a staple in a family home. Kids love
Definitely.
meatballs.
They do, yeah.
So that's the thing. So okay, now we're cooking.
Now we're sizzling.
So you're just going to cook these till, now these are pretty finely chopped onions because half of them are going to go into the meatball mix and then the other half are going into the sauce.
Oh, very good.
So they're a little bit soft now. So what I'm going to do is just take half of the mixture out.
You need to have patience with the saints to chop that finely.
No, just a good knife.
I got bored halfway through. I'm like, throw the whole onion
It
in.
does take a good bit of chopping. That being said, you can always throw it into a food processor, a little mini chopper.
Get yourself a food processor.
Does the work for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Good tip, guys.
So what spices? Here we go
So here
now.
we have 2 teaspoons of cumin, a teaspoon of ground coriander, and a teaspoon of turmeric.
Okay.
So those go right in.
Turmeric, cumin, and coriander.
Yes.
Lovely.
And they're pretty, you know, they're good ones to have in your pantry because definitely if you do curries, they're going to come up time and time again. And same with Mexican food. Like, I mean, cumin and coriander, they're kind of staples. So definitely good to invest, like, a couple of euro.
I've often, like a lot of people, toyed the idea of trying to make a good curry from scratch. You know, making your own marsala sauce. And I did it once. And the amount of ingredients that were involved just to make a marsala sauce.
Too much work, you felt?
I couldn't be bothered.
I know what you mean. So that's the thing. But again, like, you can use it over and over.
Yeah.
So
That's
if you know you're going to want to make them, and it's so much nicer when it's homemade, it's worth investing. So here, we're going to let this just kind of cool by holding it a little off the heat. So this is the lamb mince. So we have 400 grams of lamb mince, and then some breadcrumbs, a beaten egg.
Let me do that. What's
Sure.
the herbage?
Mint.
Mint?
Mint herbage.
Oh, all of that,
Yes.
Caroline?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And then this will go just straight in.
So not all of it, though. You're keeping some, are you?
Well, this is actually all going in. This is where
We kept half out.
we kept half out. So yeah, it's a little.
Do you want me to mix that for you, chef?
If you will, that would be brilliant.
Have you a spoon, Og?
We have a spoon here.
Merci
There you go.
beaucoup.
I'm not doing any work today.
No.
Just here, I mean.
Today?
So, and then we have some ready to go here into the oven, but that'll be. Oh,
So obviously the egg is binding it all together. That's what
Exactly.
it's keeping the balls moist. Then you're going to just make small little meatballs, pop them on.
little meatballs.
And as a
That's
result
the
of them
thing.
being so small, they're not going to take long to cook.
They only take about 15 minutes under the grill.
Okay.
So we're going to get started on
you're
the rice,
grilling
though,
them,
for
right.
this. Yeah. So they just kind of get started in the grill just to get a little bit of color, but then it's actually the sauce where they finish cooking, and they stay more tender that way.
What you doing?
So I added a little bit of butter.
What you doing?
Little butter and some basmati rice. So this is making so this is going to make the pilau rice. Now, it's kind of a nice way to cook rice, especially if you're not that familiar with it. So we have the butter, the rice, and then into that we have about a teaspoon
Never
of
seen
salt.
butter going into rice
Never.
before.
Yeah,
Never.
it's gorgeous, trust me.
But
And
I
then
thought it was just water. Like 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice for pilau and basmati.
Exactly. You can, it's pretty much, it is this, but it kind of adds another depth of flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
So
love
we
it.
have
Nice
essentially, and
smell.
that's the thing, I would always tell people when you're doing rice, do the 1 cup to 2 cups ratio.
good, yeah.
Brown rice will take a little bit more, but otherwise, that's the standard.
Okay.
So to get the aromatics in here, we have 2 teaspoons of cumin, a bay leaf, 4 cloves, cardamom pods, and fennel seed.
Okay.
So
or
that-
whatever you have in the cupboard.
Or just just
Yeah.
throw a little mess in
But
there.
I wouldn't put Bisto into it,
Yeah.
in fairness. You know what I mean?
Let's set some standards.
Or
here.
Don't knock it
a
till you
tin
try
of
it.
spam. You know what I mean? Whatever you
Tin
have
of
in the
tuna.
cupboard. Yeah. Tin of tuna, a half a teaspoon of Bisto, and
And how is it not getting cremated on the hob? Obviously, you're going to put the water in pretty quickly.
So that's the thing. So the water goes right in.
Okay.
Now it's
I'm going to try that.
yeah.
so you let it come to a nice little boil there, and then right back down. So I'll take that off. So that's the thing with rice. Now that's a very rigorous boil, but
Yeah.
with anytime with rice, you definitely want it to come up to the boil and then back down to a simmer, and then add the lid back on. Now that's just going to cook for about 20 minutes and simmer. And if you see that it's kind of going over anything, let a little bit of the steam out.
Yeah.
But the turmeric is exactly what you want in the pilau rice. That gives it that really golden yellow
Beautiful.
color. And then the rest of the spices in there are just going to add a great depth of flavor to it.
Delicious.
So the meatballs just go right.
And we'll take up later on where we're leaving off now.
Exactly. So we'll come back and we'll finish the sauce. We'll cook the meatballs and serve up the rice.
Delicious.
Brilliant.
Caroline,
Looking
love
forward
it.
to it.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
Caroline.
much. See you later on.